Hello everyone and welcome once again to Unnamed Review Show. I was meaning to have a Fallout 4 one done by now, but I wasn't really enjoying the game, so I stopped. I'll probably get back to it later, but for now, Mario Tennis. I also really need to stop doing these explanations at the start of episodes. You really know what I'm going to talk about from the title. This is just getting in the way. Though with this one, I don't know how long the video will be up for, since Nintendo thinks we should pay to give them free advertisement, and I haven't really signed up for the thing. So for now, Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, to use its full name, is of course the newest Mario Tennis game. However, being new means a much different thing than it did in the past, and it seems to remove a lot and add very little. The game seems to have been stripped bare. Characters don't have any unique skills like in some of the previous games, but they do still fall into different categories such as tricky and technical. There isn't even an inclusion of items, what I believe were in the N64 version, outside of Mega Battle, what uses the Mega Mushrooms, what really don't add anything and seem to actually get in the way in doubles matches. Play wise, I think it's basically the same as some of the older ones, though it has been a while since I played another one. With Y you have the quick flat shot, A gives you the strong topspin shot, B has the curving slice shot, while pressing B then A gives you the drop shot, and A then B gives you the lob shot. However, none of this seemed as responsive as I remember the older games being, to the point that the lob shot and the drop shot can often fail, and I believe the reason for this is their attempt to make the game simpler. See, while you can do all the shots that way, you can also just use X for everything, what does a simple shot normally, but does any of the above shots if done right in the right area marked by a large coloured circle. It's not just simplified in that regard, but is also quite arbitrary in the rules of tennis it chooses to follow. For example, the only way it seems to call out is if it hits the net first, while on the other hand many of your smashes will land in a way that would be hard to argue with anyone it was on the line, and that it's fair game. Though it seems the simplification began with the 3DS Mario Tennis, what is really disappointing, as there is little challenge. I suppose it's another casualty to the everyone needs to be able to beat it problem many games have nowadays, especially Nintendo ones. Now let's get back to tennis. Mode wise, the game is also lacking. The main mode in the game is Knockout Challenge, where you take on opponents in short sudden death matches until you lose, but the only real goal is to beat 15 opponents, or if you're really enjoying it, beat 50 of them. The mode with top billing for some reason, however, is Mega Battle. It is basically the default match type, except every now and then toads at the side of the net will throw each side a Mega Mushroom, what causes you to grow and take up half the court, making it harder to get the ball past, but also easier to hit your opponent. Another mode is Mega Ball Rally, what is really kinda pointless. I remember the Game Boy Color one having a kinda mini game mode where you would do things like bounce the ball off certain parts of the wall using different shots and such, and they were kinda fun. I assume this was intended to be something similar, but all you really do is try to keep a rally going for as long as possible, and it's not fun. The only real point of doing it is to unlock a character. The final mode you get is Classic Tennis, what is once again split into two. Standard, what is standard as stated, no mushrooms, you have access to all types of shot, and that's basically it. Last in the split is Simple mode, what further removes what you can do by removing jump and chance shots, what I believe is lob and such. Really, that's everything in the whole game. It also has amiibo support, but you can level up in Knockout and use an online play as a doubles partner, so it's likely there will be Waluigi and Daisy amiibos to make use of this compatibility, so that's something. I got this game 2 days early and I managed to finish it in about 1, meaning it might be the only review I ever managed to do on release date, but really it just goes to show how short this game is. It really wouldn't be too bad if you enjoy online play, but it's neither a good tennis game nor a good Mario Tennis game, so really if you want some Mario Tennis, grab one of the older ones. If you want this one, then wait until it becomes cheap. So yeah, that's another review up. By the time I get around to Fallout 4 it will be old news by then, but then again, that's nothing new. Got some other games, so hopefully I can generate frequent updates for a bit. I am also wondering if I should be adding review scores to these reviews, saying scores where like 5 out of 10 is average instead of the 8 out of 10 for average games, what seems quite common nowadays. For example, this Mario Tennis, I would likely give it a 4 out of 10. It's not unplayable, it's not bad, but it's really not great. Something like that, leave a comment to let me know, and why not like and subscribe while you're at it. I think from the next review I will leave all the explaining things till the end instead of doing both at the start and the end. This will hopefully get some retention time up. I think that covers everything, so if you made it this far then thanks for watching.